Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 330 to Go High School Football Show playoff preview. On the record, I am Mike Vorhies, and with me, as always,
Matt Magaw.
There you go. I was waiting for
I was so caught up. You know, I'm all completely out of sorts tonight. It's Tuesday. It's not Friday at 9 a.m.
No, it is not.
It's night. And we're doing it again tonight, but this one's got a little bit of a different flair to it, right?
It does. Listen to my voice crack. Good golly, Miss Molly, my voice just cracked. Going through puberty for a second time, apparently. No, we're going to talk about the playoffs. Playoffs for high school football start this Friday, so we'll jot down and go through the list of the different divisions and the regions, and Matt and I are going to pick winners. But before we get into that, obviously, if you saw on the page earlier today, Canton, McKinley, and Massillon have released a joint statement. So if you get a chance, go to the page and you can read that. Basically, it's stating how they're disappointed in the actions that transpired on Saturday at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. And they're basically going to handle this in-house, and they're not going to announce what they're doing, which that's their prerogative. And I say kudos. We don't need to know. Handle your business and do better, like we said last night.
I don't disagree at all. I absolutely, like last night. If nobody watched last night, go watch it, because I know that I've commented a few times on a few people, and just so to be clear, I'm starting to sound like Hank now. Oh. You know, just for the record.
Oh dear.
We got a red dot here. But anyways,
no, don't.
I'm joking.
Don't.
I'm joking. But like what I was saying was more off of that superintendent's joint. It's not people are questioning Massillon's going to get away with it. McKinley's going to get away with it. Kids should be suspended. The football team should be not allowed to play. That's fine. That's dandy. I mean, I know the nature of this is we're all going to have an opinion.
Right.
But that exact form, that everyone's commenting on, it says in there they're not going to do it. So that's where I guess I don't know what people want when they're reading that, because I don't know. Then at the end of the day, I'm like, did they read it at all?
Yeah, I think people just they browse it real quick, and then they think they know what it says. And so obviously you're not going to see me comment a lot. Just because I made my opinion well known last night. I don't need to reiterate it. If you need to hear it, go back last night and watch the episode. We had Hank on, and Matt joined us towards the end, and I thought it went well. But enough about the Massillon.
We got
the Massillon McKinley melee. We're going to move on and discuss the first round playoffs. Yes. So we've got obviously the top 16 teams from each division and region made it to the playoffs. So you're going to see some record differentials. You're going to see some different things. And we're going to start off with Division 1, Region 1, 16 seed Elyria, who finished 1-9. They're going to travel up to Cleveland St. Ed's, Lakewood St. Ed's, who it finishes as the overall number 1 seed. And they finished 8-1, beating Hoban last week, 14-7. I like St. Ed's in this game.
Yeah, I would say
St. Ed's. We'll move on to the next game. The 15 seed Euclid. They also finished 1-9. They're going to travel to the 2 seed Cleveland Heights, who finished 9-1. I got Cleveland Heights in this one.
Yeah. We're going right down every one, huh?
We're going to go right down the list. Brunswick.
I haven't really even put a thought to it.
No, you're good. 14th seed Brunswick. They were 3-7. They travel to the 3 seed Wadsworth Grizzlies, who finished 8-2. I got Wadsworth in this one.
This next one's interesting.
This is the one I'm a little leery of, and this is a 13-4. Strongsville. They're the 13 seed at 3-7. They'll travel down to Tom Benson and take on the 4-seeded Canton McKinley Bulldogs, who lost 35-0 to Massillon on Saturday. McKinley now has scored a whopping 3 points in their last 8 quarters. So Glen Oak beat them 7-3 the previous week. Massillon shut them out last week. I'm going to take McKinley, but I think this game's a lot closer than it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm probably going to side with you on that one, to be honest with you.
Depending on
what
disciplines and all that. I mean, I'm going to take McKinley, obviously the higher seed. So
yeah.
This is just like an NCAA bracket, guaranteed to be wrong, but hey, we try anyway, and we're gonna have fun doing it. Next on the list, Cleveland Saint Ignatius, who finished 1-8, travels to the 5th seed Mentor. They finished 7-3. Now I got a question. So this is now the 3rd 1-win team to get into the playoffs.
Isn't that amazing?
I have to do some research and figure out why a 1-win team gets into the playoffs. I would think you'd have to have a minimum of.
How about the bigger question is, when's the last time you've ever seen St. Ignatius with 1 win?
Well, they played a heck of a schedule. They're in a very tough division.
One? Yeah. I mean, I don't remember that ever.
I like Mentor in this game. I think Mentor is ready to go. So I'm gonna go with Mentor here.
All right.
Next game, Cleveland John Marshall, 4-5. They're the 11 seed. They travel to Medina to take on the 7-3 6-seeded Medina squad. I got Medina in this one.
I'll stay the course with you.
Medina just really good. This one. So now we get into some really good games here. Jackson from Massillon, the Jackson Polar Bears, 5-5. They're going to travel to Berea Mid Park and take on the 7-seeded 6-4 ranked Berea Mid Park. I'm
taking Berea.
I'm taking the 330 Jackson Polar Bears, baby. Why not? I feel we got to give them some love. Although rumor has it their starting quarterback Lucas Eckrement is out. He was seen on crutches following the game last week.
I didn't want to actually say it.
Yeah.
So
I'm still gonna I love what coach is doing down there. Coach Rohr is doing down in Jackson. I'm taking the Polar Bears to pull the upset.
All right,
and then to finish off, the 9th seed Lorraine squad at 8-2 travels to the 8th seed Canton Glen Oak, who finished 6-4. Folks, Canton Glen Oak's on a bit of a roll here.
Yeah.
I like Glen Oak in this matchup, although I don't know a ton about Lorraine. I did a little bit of research, but couldn't find out a lot.
Okay.
But again, I'm going to stick with the 330 teams. I like Glen Oak. I like the Golden Eagles in this one.
I'm going to go the other direction again.
You're going to take Lorraine? Okay.
I'm going to take Lorraine. So.
All right. So there's Region 1. Matt, would you like to pick your overall winner from Region 1?
I think St. Ed's comes out of Region 1.
I am going to say not so fast, my friends. I'm going to say the 2 seed Cleveland Heights comes out of Region 1.
Oh,
I really, they have this stud running back at Cleveland Heights, and he is really, really good. So I like Cleveland Heights in that one.
Cleveland Heights did have a nice win against Hudson early in the year.
They did. So we don't need we're skipping Region 2 and Region 3. Obviously, we're going to stay with the teams that are in our area.
Yeah, 330 in it.
Let's see. We'll skip to Division 2, Region 5.
Got it.
So leading off, and this one I was shocked.
Mike, real quick. Just for Division 1. Who's your overall Division 1 state champ?
Cleveland Heights.
Okay, I'm going to go with St. Ed's.
Cleveland Heights.
All right, so
I think Cleveland Heights pulls the upset and beats St. Ed's.
All right, I'm just writing it down.
That's fine. Right. I'm going to be dead wrong. I did well last year. That was last year.
Well, I've already won.
That's why this thing right here is still at my house. You haven't taken it yet. So
it's going to be right up here with a dent in it. It's going to be out the shape of my head.
Are you going to bash it over my forehead?
It's going straight over.
Okay.
I'm going to make more of a glisten for Hank to make fun of.
There you go. Okay. We'll take it.
All right.
So Division 2, Region 5. You've got Akron Ellet, the 16 seed, traveling to the number 1 seed, Akron Archbishop Hoban. Folks, this is the epitome of a David and Goliath matchup.
Yeah.
I
had a great win.
They beat Akron East, and that forced Akron East to share the city division title with Buchtel. Yeah. So congrats to the 1040.
Yeah.
They get a share of the title, but Hoban is a very tall task. They're coming off a loss to Cleveland St. Ed's.
Yes.
Hoban big.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hoban.
All right, next one. Your squad, Mr. Magaw, the
it's my squad now.
Walsh Jesuits, the 2 seed. They will host Akron Firestone.
They already played them early in the year. It was homecoming night. I think you're going to see a very
repeat.
Similar, yeah, very.
I got the Warriors in this one.
All right, let's roll. Next
Table
one.
of 2. We got Cleveland Benedictine, the 14 seed, traveling to Hudson to take on the Explorers. They finished 7-2. I will go with the Explorers here. If Ian Ludwig is healthy, Hudson is probably one of the better teams in this conference right here.
Yeah, I agree. But Hudson.
Maple Heights, they're the 13 seed. They will travel to Painesville Riverside. They are 8-2. I got Riverside in this one.
I will go with Riverside as well.
A couple of 330 teams battle it in the next one. The 12 seed Twinsburg at 6-4. They will travel to Nordonia, who was the 5th seed at 8-2. I will take Nordonia.
Twinsburg's had a couple of good games this year.
They have. Nordonia's really good.
No, I agree. I'm gonna go with Nordonia as well.
All right. Your second team makes an appearance here. The Akron St. Vincent St. Mary
alumnus
6 seed at 5-5. They will host the 11 seed Warren Harding Raiders.
Didn't they play early in the year?
I don't know. I'm not looking at Max Preps. You're more than welcome to.
I am 100%. Skip this one real quick.
Skip it. All right. Austin Town Fitch is the 10 seed. They'll travel to Cleveland John Hay, who's the 7 seed. I've got Austin Town Fitch in this one. Repping the 330. Yeah. Let's go.
I liked Fitch. I got a chance to see them.
Yeah, they look good.
They look good.
And then the 9th seed is Shaker Heights at 7-3. They're going to travel to Barberton to take on the 6-4 Magic. Do we go against the Barberton Magic, Matt?
I am not.
I am going against Barberton, and I will take Shaker Heights.
Well, I can tell you right now, I definitely became the fan favorite in
just did.
Land of the Purple People Eaters, Barberton. Remember, I stuck with you. Mike swiped left, and
I did. So back to the 11-6.
They played early in the year. They did play each other.
And what was the final score?
It was a loss, 28-42. So I remember.
So St. Vincent St. Mary won that game.
I'm gonna go with St. V again, even though
I will go St. V as well. I think this game
had a little bit of a rough.
It's gonna be a little closer than it was before.
You want to see them established. I know that they're kind of going through a huge transition over there with the Irish, so they get a win in the first round.
There you go. And so your overall winner, sir, for Region 5?
Honestly, I just was going to say anybody but Hoban.
So would you like to see another Walsh-Hoban connection?
I think Walsh is going to run into Hudson. I think that'll be a matchup that they both had last year.
I would not look past Riverside either.
Riverside's nice. The good part is Walsh scrimmaged a couple of those teams early in the year. They scrimmaged Fitch as well. So there's definitely a few really good matchups, and anybody can win, you know that. But I think at the end of the day, we know I'm going to go with Hoban probably coming out of that region. I would love to say Walsh, but unfortunately what we saw in week 6, I think Walsh has learned a lot from that. So hopefully they come out and we see a game, that's what it is.
Here's my inner Hank coming out for a split second. I'm not going against Hoban. I'm not. I'd love to. I just don't think there's anybody strong enough in this region to beat him. I don't.
I think it's a fair statement.
I really don't.
Can't argue with it right now.
Hoban moves on. So Region 6, very quickly, Toledo St. John Jesuit travels to the number 1 seed Avon, 10-0. Avon Toledo start goes to White House Anthony Wayne, who finished 8-2.
I'll take Wayne.
Me too. Grafton Midview travels to Medina Highland.
3-3.
So I will take Highland in this one.
The Hornets continue.
Cleveland Rhodes at Sylvania Southview. I will go with Southview.
I'll stay the course as well.
Oregon Clay, which they have them as 94-6. That's
I think that's more someone forgot
parentheses.
to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 4-6. They'll travel to Olmsted Falls 7-3. I will take Olmsted Falls.
I'll take Olmsted Falls as well.
Let's see. Parma Heights, Valley Forge against North Ridgeville. I will take North Ridgeville.
I will take Valley Forge.
Really, in an upset here.
I'm upset. I got a feel.
Okay.
I just remember seeing them on Friday nights.
All right. Fremont Ross travels to Avon Lake. I will take Avon Lake.
I will stay with Avon Lake.
And then Brecksville Broadview Heights as the 9 seed travels to Westlake, the 8 seed. Westlake finished 7-3. I like Westlake here.
Westlake. Who do you got coming out of that region?
Avon.
All right. Same here.
Avon.
On to
All right.
7, man. On to 7.
On to 7. So Grove City Central Crossing travels to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium to take on the number 1 seed Massillon Tigers. Massillon. Columbus Walnut Ridge travels to Canal Winchester. I will take Winchester.
Check.
Columbus St. Charles against my Green Bulldogs. Green Bulldogs.
Green across the board. All right.
Massillon Perry versus the Uniontown Lake Blue Streaks. Green put a spanking to Lake last week. Lake losing 28-0. Just couldn't get anything done offensively. Perry loves to run that wing T, and I've seen Perry quite a bit this year. Man, oh man, I gotta go with Lake here, but I think this game is like a 14-7, 14-10 type game. I really do.
Yeah, I can't see Lake asleep 2 weeks in a row, so I'll go with Lake. Yeah.
Jeff says the 1040 travel to the Yo. I'm assuming he means Youngstown. We'll get to that in a little bit. So we moved on. We got Big Walnut travels to Northland out of Columbus. I will take Northland in this one.
Yes, I will take Northland.
Big Walnut's been good for years, so this is a kind of a down season for them.
A little bit of a different, feeling for sure to be able to.
So Northland will take that one. North Canton Hoover, the 330 Hoover Vikings travel to Columbus, St. Francis de Sales.
I'll take St. Francis de Sales.
Gimme Hoover. Shout out to Mason Ashby. He set the record for most receptions in a career at Hoover. Shout out to you, Mason Ashby. If Carson Derlin is healthy, they can run the ball, they can throw the ball. I like Hoover in this one.
All right, I'm gonna go with the opposite.
All right, we got Watkins Memorial, the 10 seed at 7-3. Columbus Independence, the 7 seed at 5-5. I will take Watkins Memorial.
I'll take Columbus.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're getting into some tough.
And then Westerville South is the 9 seed. They travel to Columbus Briggs, the 8 seed at 7-3. I will take Briggs.
I'll take South Westerville.
All right. I hope you're writing all these different games.
No, I'm gonna go back in and watch it.
All right. So region, who's your winner out of region number 7, Matthew?
Massillon.
I will have to agree. Although if there is a team in this region that can make some noise, they are hot right now, and I think they beat Massillon in the past. The Green Bulldogs. I would keep an eye on the Green Bulldogs. I'm not saying that that's my pick. I'm just saying if there's a team to beat Massillon, it will be the Green Bulldogs.
No, you're right. A lot of times when you get into this, it's how you approach the.
They're playing extremely well. Their sophomore quarterback. Hunka playing well. They're running the ball better than they've run before. I feel like they do better when we pick against them. Do you think that they're secretly using? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not gonna say yes or no. I'm picking Massillon.
No, I think Green will definitely go on a little bit of a run. Be interesting to see if 2-3 runs into each other or how that shakes out. So it's always kind of tough to say, but at the end of the day, if I have to pick right now, I'm going to take Massillon coming out of.
All right, we move to Division 3, Region 9, the New Philadelphia Quakers.
Who's winning? Who do you got winning Division 2?
Division 2 is Massillon. I think Massillon can beat Avon. I think Massillon can beat Hoban.
All right.
Massillon's really good. I mean, until somebody proves otherwise, I'm going to go with Massillon.
That makes 2 of us because I had Massillon written down.
Avon or Green could be the 2 teams that cause them a problem, but I don't think anybody can beat them right now.
All right.
All right, Division 3, Region 9, New Philadelphia, the 16 seed travels to Youngstown Ursuline. They are 10-0. I think the New Philadelphia run ends, and I think Ursuline wins this game.
Yes, correct.
Geneva 9-1. They host Gatesmill Hawken. I will take Geneva.
The Gatesmill Hawken kid, they got a nice quarterback up there. I got an opportunity to see him play a couple of times, actually in preseason. But I'll take Geneva in this one.
All right, Alliance, the Aviators, 6-4. They're the 14 seed. They'll travel to Aurora and take on the 3 seed Aurora Green Men. I got Aurora in this one. I think Alliance can give them fits if Brandon Zerberg and crew show up. This game could get close.
Okay.
But I think Aurora by a little.
I'll take Aurora.
All right, Dover, 6-4, fresh off their win over New Philly. They go to Chagrin Falls, Kenston, who is 9-1. I've got Kenston in this one.
Check.
University School, Hunting Valley. They'll travel to Cleveland, Villa Angela, St. Joseph.
Take VAC or VASJ.
Yep. I'll take VAJ as well. VASJ, I guess, is what their initials are.
Yes.
That's what we'll go with.
VASJ. So.
Madison, the 11th seed at 8-2, goes to Gatesmill Gilmore Academy, who is also 8-2. I am going to go the upset
Madison
here. I'm going upset as well. I'll take Madison.
Oh, we're thinking alike tonight, Mike.
A little bit. And then 330 team, CVCA, the 10 seed, travels to Chardon to take on the Hilltoppers. They're 7-3. I'm going CVCA here. I think CVCA, if they can run the ball as effectively as they have been able to do, I think they get the win over Chardon.
I'll roll with the 330.
There you go. That a boy.
And
then Canfield, state champion Canfield,
they
the
moved
9
up.
seed. The 9 seed at 6-3. They will take on Akron East, who finishes as the 8 seed, and they go 8-2. I'm going Dragons, baby. Give me Akron East. Let's go. Give me Akron East in this one. You know what? I have to. I have to go Akron East. I will rep the 330. Canfield, you might be a defending champ. And to be the man.
I want to see East.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man. I can see Akron East pulling what Buchtel did last year.
Well, yeah, but Buchtel was the higher seed last year.
Doesn't matter. I think Akron East has a very good team. I think they could do it.
Yeah, I know, but I just meant that I think Buchtel was a higher seed.
I think Buchtel was a 4. I think.
They went and played at Woodridge.
Yeah.
They beat Woodridge last year. I think Woodridge was like 8-2 or 7-3 last year, so they were like a 4 seed.
Okay, so Matt, who's your overall winner out of Division 3 Region 9?
I like Ursuline, but I'm gonna go Aurora.
Dang it! You took my thunder. I was gonna go 3-3-0, and I'm dialing up Aurora as the division.
Good.
winner.
I'm glad. I just busted that helium right out of your balloon.
Man, it was either CVCA or Aurora. I was down to those two.
With Aurora. I think Youngstown Ursuline, I got some friends down there that play. They got a nice team. They've been on a roll, but I just question maybe the strength of schedules when you line them up. Okay. So I'm going to go with Aurora.
And this is why they play the game.
Exactly.
So we'll move on to Region 10. Bowling Green, the 16 seed, travels to Toledo Central Catholic, 10-0. I'll take Toledo Central Catholic.
Yes.
Revere, 330 team Revere takes on the powerful 2 seed, 10-0 Norton Panthers. Go Panthers.
Norton.
Go Panthers. Ashland against Tiffin Columbian. If I can learn to read. Tiffin. I'm going Tiffin here.
Tiffin.
Yep. Lexington against Mansfield Senior.
Mansfield Senior.
Give me Mansfield. Clyde at Rocky River.
Rocky River.
Agreed. Rocky River Lutheran West at Ontario.
I'm going to go with Ontario.
I am as well.
Only because we went up to play Rocky River Lutheran West and they canceled the freshman game.
Oh, boo.
And I'm mad. So I'm going to take it out.
Sandusky takes on the Medina Buckeye, the Buckeye Bucks.
Ooh,
Give me the Bucks.
I can't go against those helmets.
Give me the Bucks.
Yep.
And then Defiance at Bay Village.
I'm going to go Defiance.
I will take Bay Village.
Who do you got coming out of Division 3 altogether?
Good question.
Well, you've already upset everybody in Barberton, so
I'm going to go Norton.
You're going to take Norton all the way out?
I'm going to take Norton.
I think the saddest part about this is, and
Norton's going to run into Toledo Central Catholic, and I know they're loaded.
I'm just not going to understand at all. I don't get how these teams go up in divisions. You realize they were Division II state champs last year.
Yeah.
And they beat Hoban. Like, Norton has had a special season. But we'll see when the game gets played. But if I have to pick right now, I'm going to take Toledo Central Catholic.
Yeah, I'll take Norton just because.
All right, sounds good.
We could skip Region 11. There's no local teams there except nope, nobody that we know. Region 12 is a skip. There's nobody that we know.
We're on to
Division 4, Region 13, Northwest versus Canton South. And my boy Poochie Snyder. Give me Poochie.
You got it.
Field against Mentor Lake Catholic. Lake Catholic,
actually. Yeah, I'll take Lake Catholic. They looked good the other night.
East Liverpool versus our buddies over at Poland Seminary. Peninsula Woodridge. They drew the short straw in the first round. They get the mighty West Branch Warriors.
I will take West Branch.
I will take West Branch as well. East Liverpool at Streetsboro. I will take the Rockets.
Check.
Girard at Struthers. Give me Struthers.
I will go with Struthers as well.
Ashtabula Edgewood against Niles McKinley. Give me Niles McKinley.
Yeah, I'll stay with you, Mike, on that.
And then the 1040. There they are, the Akron Bookdale Griffins.
Give me Bookdale.
Traveling to the Youngstown Cardinal Mooney.
Give me the Griffs.
Give me the Griffs. We're going 1040. My winner out of Region 13 is the West Branch Warriors.
I'm going to go with
I think the final is Canton South and West Branch.
I'm going to go with Mentor Lake Catholic.
Okay. I like it. You went against Poland Seminary. I'm pretty shocked there. I figured that's who you were going to go with.
Really? No, I'm going to go. I saw Lake Catholic play.
There's nobody in Region 14 other than Cleveland Glenville, and they're Cleveland. We don't need to talk about them.
No.
Region 15, Carrollton, the 16 seed, travels to Steubenville to take on Big Red.
Steubenville.
They're not Big Red for nothing. That's the only team in that region.
Comes out of that region.
Steubenville.
Okay.
15, Steubenville out of Region 15. They're really good. Although Thornville and Circleville are two teams to watch.
Who wins all of Division 4, Mike?
West Branch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Division 5. I apologize.
West Branch.
Huh?
Isn't that? Oh, that's Division 4. Sorry.
That's Division 4. I'm sorry.
We're still in Division 4. We haven't gone to 5 yet.
You got West Branch winning the state.
I got West Branch taking Division 4.
All right, I'm going to go with Steubenville.
Okay.
All right.
We're skipping 16. Now we move on to Division 5, Region 17.
We got one in there.
Crestwood versus Perry. That is Perry up on the lake, the Perry Pirates. Give me Perry Pirates.
Yep.
Canfield South Range.
No. Oh yeah,
hosts
I'm sorry,
the
yeah.
4-6 Fairless Falcons. They got in. They
I'll take
won and got some help. I'm
Canfield
going
South Range has
South
been
Range's
winning.
one loss was to
Green.
Green. Give me Canfield South.
All right, I'm with you.
Creston Norwayne hosts Youngstown Liberty. Norwayne is 9-1.
Norwayne.
Norwayne. Triway Triway travels to Cada's Harrison Central. And I'm going to go with Harrison Central.
Yeah, I'm going to go there as well.
Garrettsville Garfield, the G-Men, 10-0. They're the 5 seed. They host Conneaut.
I'm going with the G-Men. We've
G-Men,
heard a
baby.
lot about them. We've had a lot of people on our page
talking about
on board with that. Seriously.
A lot of people are saying Garrettsville Garfield versus Perry for that Region 17 crown.
Yep.
And that could be, we've got Lorraine Clearview hosting Burton Berkshire. I'll take Clearview. West Lafayette hosts Richmond Edison. I'll flip a coin and I'll take Richmond Edison.
I'll go opposite. I'll take Ridgewood.
And then the game that I get to call on Friday night with Ryan Keller with Q92 Sports.
You're not
the
allowed
Magnolia Sandy Valley Cardinal.
You're not allowed to pick this.
Travel to Cortland Lakeview, who is 5-5.
You're not picking this, right? No. Okay. I'll take Sandy Valley. So
I'll give you a thumbs up.
There we go.
Well done. Well done. That's who I would have chosen if I
was
allowed.
You're not allowed.
If I said if I was allowed to pick. If.
Let's not do that.
We could skip 18 and 19.
So who do you have winning 5?
Division 5. Oh, no. I'm going to go with the G-Men until I'm proven wrong.
I am going to go to who we just mentioned, Canfield.
Okay.
With the new coach.
Canfield South Range?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Well done. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That leads us to...
We really don't have anybody.
Division 6, Region 21. Rootstown is still in. Ravenna Southeast. I will take Rootstown in this one.
I'll take Rootstown.
Kirtland is the overall number 1 seed. They will host Columbiana, so I will take Kirtland.
Yeah.
Leavittsburg. LeBray takes on Magaw, the Wildcats, who shocked everybody and gave Rootstown their only loss of the season. Give me Magaw.
I'll take Magaw.
Let's see. Brookfield at Hanoverton United. I will take Hanoverton.
Hanoverton as well.
Rittman 6-4. They'll travel to Cuyahoga Heights 8-1. Sorry, Rittman. Cuyahoga Heights. Then let's see. Columbiana Crestview at Andover.
Pymatoonie.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Pymatoonie Valley. I know
I'll take them just because that's a fun word. Mineral Ridge against North Jackson Milton.
I'll take Mineral Ridge.
I will take North Jackson Milton.
All right.
Just because that's a lot of words together.
Yeah, I think a tongue twister.
Middlefield Cardinal. They will travel to Canton Central Catholic to take on the Crusaders.
I think it's Crusaders.
Give me that C. Give me the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders.
Who comes out of
let's see. Is there any other teams? I'm looking.
Well, who comes out of that Region 21, you think?
Region 21 until otherwise, Kirtland.
That's who I have. Who do you have?
Magaw might give them a run.
Who do you have winning the whole thing in Division 6?
Kirtland.
All right, that makes 2 of us.
Kirtland's really, really good. And I think that's it. Did we get them all?
We did. Let's just for giggles.
Oh, no. Wait. Not so fast, my friend. We need to go to Division 7.
Yeah.
Region 25. We have Dalton. They're 8-1. They will host Conotton Valley.
All right.
Give me Dalton. McDonald at number 2, Danville. I've got friends that live in Danville. Give me the Danville Blue Devils, baby.
I'll follow the lead, Mike. I'm just going
to. All right. Lisbon, David Anderson against Berlin Center. I will take Berlin Center.
Give me Lisbon.
Norwalk St. Paul at Toronto.
Toronto.
Salineville Southern at Malvern, the Hornets.
I'll take Malvern.
I will take Malvern. Steubenville Central Catholic at Lowellville.
I'll take Central Catholic.
I will take Lowellville.
Okay.
Monroeville at New Middletown Springfield.
Springfield.
I will take Monroeville.
Okay.
And Lucas at Jamesville Hillsdale.
Lucas.
Give me Hillsdale.
All right.
And I believe that is all of them now. I believe that is all the teams that are in our local area. I am not, if I'm missing somebody, obviously let me know.
Who do you have winning Division 7? Who do you want to take a stab at?
I'm going to go with the Danville Blue Devils.
I am going to go, is it Mary Stein Local or Steen Local? Stein?
Where are they at? They are region, I saw them. Region 28. Yes. Maria Stein, Marion Local.
Stein. See, there.
Wow, they've got that New Bremen who won last year. They're in that region.
Yeah.
And Sonia 10-0. I mean, that Riverside. Wow, that's going to be
that's the region.
I'm glad I'm not in that region.
No, there's a lot going on. We were going to try to put up some pick'ems. So we're going to take some of what we think are the best 330 ones, right?
Correct.
Or do we just want to just throw it up there and have
Let's throw it up there.
Our fans just start adding them in.
Add them in. I think pick the best 5 that include both 330 teams. We'll specify that. Matt and I will go through and we will pick them. Matt will put them up on the page either tonight or tomorrow.
Yep.
And then if we're missing something, obviously, as you guys always do, add them in. Matt and I have already made our picks. So we will go and vote for the team that we chose. And when we do this next week, we'll recap who's in, who's out.
And we'll get a little shorter next week because teams will start dropping out. And
we will.
This is our longest edition. So I'm excited for high school football to finally start.
It's playoff season.
Positive. You could see I'm even channeling my inner Al Bundy, a little polk high action.
4 touchdowns in a single game.
Easily, man.
4 touchdowns in a single game.
I think
he should be a high school Hall of Famer. Al Bundy.
Hero. He
is my hero.
He makes me want to work at
women's shoe salesman by day, scores 4 touchdowns in a single game. It is Al Bundy. That is,
man.
So we want to thank y'all for joining us on the Record 330 to Go High School Football Show. It is week number 11, folks. The playoffs start now. Buckle up, get your popcorn, get your favorite beverage. It's getting good now. Until next week, I'm Mike Vorhies.
Matt Magaw. Thank you, guys.
And we'll see y'all next week.